Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to Deadline. This is going to be our second episode, and we're going to be talking about Infinite Warfare Zombies. The conversation needs to be said and over with, so that way we can move on with official information as it becomes released. I'm joined here by four other people. We're going to start with GRIZZ Winner.
Hello.
Wazoo.
Hey, what's up?
GRIZZ Salinas.
Caw.
And Dino.
Yo, how's it going?
So, we got a few people missing. Oversoul is gone, and also GRIZZ Ownage. They'll be back maybe next week. They're at Family Matters this weekend, so we're just going to move on with this podcast and start with Pack-a-Punch. We're going to talk about Infinite Warfare Zombies. First of all, we've only got a certain amount of information given to us, but the expectations of Pack-a-Punch can be talked about because we're going to start with the other company, Sledgehammer Games, who has Exo Zombies, right? Their Pack-a-Punch system was 25 upgrade system, where you would take your weapon, upgrade it, and continue on. And so that was their version of how they want to Pack-a-Punch. They want to Pack-a-Punch as you progress through the levels. Treyarch does it in such a way that you Pack-a-Punch and you get an OP weapon for a long period of time, and that helps you achieve Easter eggs, do what it needs to be done. That's why people love them so much. Exo Zombies was not favored upon for many reasons, not just Pack-a-Punch, but it was a different idea for Pack-a-Punch, and I'll give them props for thinking of that. The idea now for Infinite Warfare Zombies, we haven't even seen a trailer. What do you guys think of the Pack-a-Punch?
We're going to see a progressive upgrading system. Maybe not similar to EXO, but it'll be progressive. It won't be just one big throw it in a machine and out comes a wonder weapon.
Alright, money-based, box-based. What are you thinking? Pay a certain amount in order to get your Pack-a-Punched weapon?
Could be experience or just round-based.
I think surviving. Maybe surviving to a certain round could unlock it.
Okay. We could talk about the upgrading, or the buildable aspect of Pack-a-Punch. I think that'll maybe stay the same. You build it, maybe. You know, they're taking a lot of things from Black Ops 3. We already have it confirmed that the movement system is going to be just like Black Ops 3. They said if you like the way it currently is, then you're going to really like this game. So they took a lot of notes from Black Ops 3. So thinking that the Pack-a-Punch is going to be buildable, I think that's reasonable to think that. In Exo Zombies, it wasn't buildable. It was just on the wall, and you would pay each time to upgrade it. That's something maybe we'll see again. It's just hard to pinpoint.
But the replayability, is it going to be that good that we need to keep playing it just to get that best Pack-a-Punch weapon? So
right.
we've got to play it a lot more times just to get it, sort of stuff. Maybe you fail, maybe you think, oh, we're not doing something right here, let's try it again, let's try it again.
In Exo Zombies, when you got the 25th upgrade, fireworks went off on it.
Yeah.
And so it was the best one you could get. Cauterizer was definitely my favorite weapon at the time. The upgrade for that was annoying, I thought. Very annoying. Because it took so many rounds, and if you didn't have enough money and you were going down, you'd still have to buy perks in the middle of upgrading your weapons. And at times, it just wouldn't be enough. It wouldn't be enough firepower, and you would definitely need it to be upgraded 2 more times by this round, or you're behind. I think they knew what it meant to go to space this year as well. First, people were going to hate it, but what could they do, at least as backup plans, to maybe make people like it? And they had to have considered that fact. They're still developing while the hate was happening for Advanced Warfare. They were still developing it, so they obviously saw the feedback, and they know that they have to adjust a certain way. And so I think you guys are right.
When they implement space, only what I can think about is the extinction monsters. That's the only thing I can think about when you mention space. Are we going to be seeing the extinction monsters coming back? And a lot of people don't really like that.
No, don't forget. The quote was, it's going to be completely and totally separate from the campaign in its own universe. So don't even worry. Like, Exo Zombies was Exo Zombies because that was that game. Its whole thing was Exo bullshit. Pardon my language, sorry. But
no, you can swear. It's fine.
You know what I mean? This time they said, hey, it's going to be completely separate from the campaign. They learned their lesson. They watched the other failure, and that's what I think's going on.
Right. I mean, part of it was from the campaign too. You think of Exo Zombies, all of it was based off of, what was that element called? Manicore? Manicore. And that comes from the campaign. And Manicore caused a zombie outbreak as well, and it was a backup plan set up by the one and only Kevin Spacey. So, all in all, yeah, it was a direct from the campaign for Advanced Warfare. And so you might be totally right. They may have learned from that and realized maybe that isn't the best way to go. It should be a separate story, and Zombies should be its own story.
I think they want people to enjoy the multiplayer the way they're designing it in their own new way, and they want people that love zombies to enjoy zombies the way it's always been, because they know changing it doesn't work.
All right, so we'll talk about the map size right now. The map size is, it's not a big topic. Definitely not a big topic, but to cover it, the first map of Exo Zombies was Outbreak. The map wasn't extremely large. It was large enough, I would say, a good enough area that they covered. Not only that, you could go underground, and I think it will be basic. I'm not expecting something to completely blow me out of the water. What I am thinking and expecting, though, is an idea that is replayable. And map size, to me, is not that important, but I think it'll be smaller. Like, it won't be anything like we're seeing in Black Ops 3. It'll be more like the first map of Exo Zombies, which is Outbreak.
Yeah, agreed. They always have a small map just to like start the storyline off, like.
Yeah.
They normally do that, like GRIZZ, like you said, like all of them. It's small maps. Starts the storyline off nice and gentle. Instead of just having a massive map and thinking, oh, we can put this here. It's over the top. We can put this over here. So.
Exactly.
I would like to see a progressive map, something that we can keep going at. You just go in there like a lobby and keep going. Progress from levels, so you go into like a spaceship is like our lobby, right. And you can just go from this planet to that planet to this planet, which is just switching the maps or levels.
Do you want it to look like Black Ops 2, or are you switching maps?
I think it will be something similar like that.
Okay.
Only switching planets.
But are you saying that in the way that this map, one map, is going to allow you to travel that way, or each map individually will be that way?
Yeah, I think they're going to push towards being in a spaceship, and we go to each planet.
Okay. I haven't really thought about the menu system for it, but that would look good, I think.
And the map size would probably be medium to small. I can't see doing really large. There's no need for it at this moment.
They said they're going to take Easter eggs to a new level.
Yeah, they did say they were going to be thinking about Easter eggs, yeah.
If I'm going to think about if I'm going to think about these zombies going to a new level of Easter eggs, my idea is simply this. It's that you need to incorporate a weekly challenge and a daily challenge that people can actively come to and play to. And also, that could also mean that these challenges are set Easter eggs that may be placed in the map for that week that we can achieve. That would be a way to take it to the top, or take it over one limit. And I think they should strive for something like that, because the zombies community, you play a map, you're done with it, you move on with your day. That's most people.
Yeah, agreed.
Average people that actively follow this, we're always wanting more. How can we get more out of this experience? A weekly challenge, daily challenge that's rewarding in such a way where we can keep playing, can keep coming back, and wanting to come back.
So is this leading towards episodic content?
Maybe special events, actually, is what I'm thinking. Like an event that'll happen once a month that we all can take part in somehow.
Yeah, each map can have an alternative Easter egg happening at specific times in the real world.
On the topic of making a weekly challenge, making a daily challenge, making, we have Liquid Divinium now as a reward for getting Gobblegums. Gobblegums was a good idea, I think, but with something that's brand new, something that is coming that we have no clue what it could be, but we want customization, right? We've wanted customization in zombies this whole year, because we've been seeing what's happening in the black market, and the rewards that we're getting are weapons that people aren't playing with in zombies. Or no, we're playing with them in zombies, but they're not playing with them in multiplayer. Thing is, we don't have a way to customize that weapon really, except for just a basic camo. But our characters, we want our characters to stay the same in Treyarch zombies. Now, if we're to think about Infinite Warfare zombies and customization, a black market they could introduce, because that's not going away. The black market's here to stay, and the reason behind that is all the mistakes that everyone made this year. This year they gave up their wallets to Activision. Activision knows that. They're going to run with it. Why? Because it's smart, and they can keep the money train going. And that's important for them. It's business. It's nothing more than business. And so that we're going to have a new black market, and if they introduce one to multiplayer, we want one for zombies. I mean, I don't know how more clear anyone could be about that. There needs to be one for zombies as well that rewards us for customization. I think custom characters in their world would be nice, or at least in a grief mode. And so if we're to talk about the grief form of what we know in the past for Treyarch zombies, and we had that in Black Ops 2. Did we have that in Black Ops 1?
No.
2 is where it was introduced. And also in multiplayer they introduced one in the chamber, those types of modes where you could gamble. And grief would be great for gambling, especially if we're having a reward system that's like Divinium. Then gambling that Divinium against people that you play in multiplayer is a worthy topic of discussion.
Grief in my eyes was a bit trolly, if you ask me. There was so many people trolling that grief. There was 4 people v 4 people against zombies, but you activated a trap. I know if all the other players were there, it was like an insta-kill sort of stuff, and it ended everything.
You saw the potential in it, though.
I don't think they'd be putting grief in there. I really don't think they'd be implementing the grief mode, just because of all the trolls and all the people complaining about it in the community.
Well, I'd like to see if they did introduce a grief mode that they would have a strict banning to the people where if anyone goes out of line or wants to troll, they just get straight up banned for a day or 2.
They definitely need to do that if they do introduce it. They need to do something like that.
I'd like to see grief mode turn into a thing where you could gamble for customizable parts for your characters and weapons.
Oh, nice. Hey, that'd be pretty decent.
Like a little trading game mode. So if someone's got something you want, but you don't really have the money to spend it, you can always go battle your friends or battle someone you don't like. Maybe hit up a chance to trade some of your items for.
Well, anything else that you guys want to add before we close out here?
I just hope it's a good game.
Yeah, and I'm just waiting on more and more teasers coming along, and they just keep saying that they're doing the whole marketing thing right now. They're only giving out the campaign stuff until it's time. And then at a certain time we'll get our trailers for Infinite Warfare Zombies, and then we'll know more. And then we'll be here to update you guys again on another Monday podcast. So if you guys enjoyed what you saw today, heard today, be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week for a different topic that we're going to cover. And yeah, we'll see you guys then.
Peace out.
Later.